Hi, it is once again time to venture into my vault of vintage VHS videos. That was very alliterative. Anyway, you may have seen the last video I did, which concentrated on the year 1989, and our second Cavalier, the first one we purchased, who was named Churchill. And it culminated in the holiday season. Notably, there was a big snowstorm on Thanksgiving Day. We pick up now with a little bit of 1990 and introduce in 91 our third Cavalier named Phantom. And don't stop before you get to the end of the video, because there are two scenes that I think are among the funniest things I have ever seen. If you like dog humor, you're going to love it. Anyway, let's, without further ado, see what we can find as we travel back to, the 20th century. After the surprise snowfall of Thanksgiving 1989, we wound up with actually quite a mild winter, except for a little bit of a surprise that Churchill really enjoyed playing in.
Oops, got lost in the rest of the snow. That's right, snow. Today is April 7th. Tomorrow's Palm Sunday. This is no April Fool's joke. That was last weekend. It's snowing. Catch. Oh, get it. In the meantime, it's kind of fun. Happy Easter.
Of course, a few months later, we were into the summer, and Katie and I took Churchill for a visit with some good friends who lived in Canada and had an island they vacationed in up in the Ontario Lakes region. Now, Churchill, like most Cavaliers, really was not very happy about water. In fact, the only Cavalier I know of at this point who likes water is our 12-year-old Dylan. But we kind of used the love of food that Cavaliers always have to lure her into the water, and Katie kept that food out in front of her and kept baiting her. She finally walked all the way in, and she started to swim.
What a good Churchill.
While we were at the lake, we had some occasions to go out boating with our friends, and this was a wonderful idea we had. We got this little life vest for Churchill, and we would put the life vest on her so that when we were in the boat, she would be perfectly safe. If anything happened, she would not have any problem swimming. On our way back to our home from Canada, we took advantage of the trip to visit Niagara Falls, and here's Churchill, still not too shy about the shallow water at least, as one tourist after another would come up and want to see her. In those days, Cavaliers were not real well known, so people kind of found her to be a novelty, and she really enjoyed walking around. She would walk very calmly and gently on lead with Katie as we enjoyed the sights around Niagara Falls. Much as we really enjoyed all of this summer touring around in 1990, let's fast forward to 1991, and that is our puppy, Phantom. Just in case it strikes you as kind of weird that we would choose a name like Phantom for her, just take a look at that face. Now, this was when Phantom of the Opera was still pretty new and very popular on Broadway. Does it remind you of anything? We think so. This was Phantom's first full day at our home. She didn't really know what to make of the yard and our other dog and the new people she had to meet, but she did make an attachment to Katie right away. You can see how she's glued to Katie's leg. And when Katie moved away, well, just like little steel being attracted to a magnet, there she goes. She's right by Katie's leg again. However, she soon realized that it would be a lot of fun to just chase Churchill around the yard, and she traveled like a little speeding bullet. But this is probably one of the funniest things I have ever seen with any dog anywhere. As she was chasing Churchill around the yard, there was this little seedling in her way, and let's see that one in slow motion. Oh, there she goes, and she's down. And in case you haven't seen enough of it, she was so cute. She encountered our stairs going up to our deck. Did not know how to get up those stairs, even though we coaxed her quite a bit, put food out in front of her. But once Churchill went up, there she did. She made it up the stairs like a real champion girl. Not only did these two become fast friends, but Phantom wormed her way into our hearts, so that we now had two little dearies that we absolutely loved. Phantom really showed her personality. I can't believe she did this without any prompting from anybody. The second funniest thing I think I ever saw, she grabbed these helium-filled balloons and decided that it was time to kind of run zoomies around the sofa. And round she went, and I don't know where she thought she was going, but she did a very good job with those balloons. Second funniest thing I've ever seen. And so once again, we were a happy family of four, two humans and two wonderful Cavaliers who really got along well with each other. And Phantom showed absolutely no compunctions about taking on Churchill. So I hope you enjoyed that little look back. Stay tuned. There will be more vintage videos coming up and more Cavaliers to meet down the line.